Apparently, being an artist isn't enough pain. Some of you decided to make it into your actual career. Today, I'll be roasting all the cringe art jobs that you guys have. So grab your coffee, grab your broken dreams, and let's go! Oh, the noble art teacher, the career where your biggest achievement is stopping a 9-year-old from eating glue. You thought you were going to inspire the next Van Gogh, but congrats, you're wrong. You're just handing out safety scissors and praying Timmy doesn't stab someone. Your students never listen. They always ask, "Can I draw anime eyes instead?" And then you say no, and suddenly you're the villain of their story arc. Meanwhile, your salary is like, what? 2 colored pencils and half-empty bottle of tempera paint? That's something. And don't get me started on the parents. Like, Karens will send you an email at 2 a.m. demanding to know why her child got a B on their macaroni collage. As if this is Harvard. Like, who cares? Oh boy. You went 50,000 euros into student debt just to be blamed for why little Ethan's stick figure isn't creative enough, bro. Chill. Oh, fancy, you're an architect! Translation, you draw rectangles, but you wear glasses so people think it's intellectual. You tell everyone you're basically an artist, but 90% of your job is convincing rich people that their ugly house idea won't collapse. Your life is just coffee, crying, and AutoCAD crashing at 4 a.m. You haven't slept since like 2016, and you think in floor plans now. And don't pretend like you don't hate engineers. They're always telling you that your beautiful design isn't structurally possible. Also, your friends think you're out here designing futuristic skyscrapers. Nope, you're just designing the lobby for a dentist's office. That's it. Congrats, Picasso. Writers are the funniest. You spend 5 years writing a novel, rewriting it, editing it, crying, rewriting again, drinking tea, crying again. And then your mom is the only one who buys it on Amazon. And if you're a poet, bro, you're basically tweeting but with some extra steps. Fanfiction authors though, like, you're the real MVPs. Like, 50,000 words for free? That's some unpaid labor for teenagers who love to comment like, "Update please." Do you know how humiliating it is to pour your heart into a story and then someone just writes LOL in the reviews? Like, pack it up, Shakespeare. Musicians walk around like, yeah, I'm an artist too. Okay, Beethoven, calm down. You spent 6 months writing a song and then someone on TikTok speeds it up and adds Subway Surfers gameplay and suddenly they're more famous than you. And the recording process. Hours in a studio, thousands on equipment, and then Spotify pays you like 0.003 cents per stream. Congrats, you can now buy 1 chicken nugget with your life's work. You pour your heart into writing something meaningful, but at gigs someone always yells, "Play Wonderwall!" And suddenly you're forced to sing a song you don't even like. Or you practice for weeks and the moment you start performing, some drunk guy stumbles towards the mic like, "Let me sing with you!" And then there's the E string, the single most cursed piece of wire on the planet. Either snaps mid-performance or thrifts out of tune just enough to make your whole set sound like hot garbage. And musicians love to hoard instruments, like 6 guitars, 3 broken keyboards, a violin used once in high school. All of them are your emotional support instruments. Meanwhile, I got my emotional support pen. At least mine actually works. If you're an actor, it basically means you've chosen a career where you work harder pretending to be someone else than actually being yourself. You spend years in theater school learning to project your voice and connect with your emotions, and then you end up just playing tree number 3 in high school play. Yay! Auditions, that's just pure humiliation. A room full of strangers watching you cry on command while they sip their iced lattes. And even if you do land a role, chances are it's a toothpaste commercial where your big line is just smiling creepily into the camera. And let's be real, you're not getting paid enough. I mean, none of the artists are, but unless you're in a Marvel, being an actor means working 3 side jobs just to cover rent. You're not living the Hollywood dream, you're just waiting tables and hoping your boss lets you off early for a rehearsal. Meanwhile, TikTok stars with no training get movie deals for doing the same lip syncing you practiced for 4 years. And that's very much fair. The edgy cousin of the art world. One wrong move and boom, someone's walking around with a permanent spelling mistake that says no regrets. And let's be honest, you probably got into this thinking you'd make cool, edgy, deep designs. But no, 90% of your clients just want infinity signs, butterflies, or their boyfriend's name, which is funny because they'll be back in 6 months asking for a cover-up. And your other clients, they all want like anime sleeves, but they can't sit still for like more than 20 minutes. So now you're basically trying to do surgery on a moving target. Like, how am I supposed to tattoo a straight line when you're twitching like you drank like 3 energy drinks? You think you're changing the world, but half your job is making clothes nobody can wear without looking like a circus act. Oh wow, a jacket with 17 zippers and no sleeves? That's very much revolutionary. Your professors hyped you up like you'd be the next Alexander McQueen, but reality check, you're sewing rhinestones on a sock in a windowless room. At fashion shows, that's just models walking down the runway in outfits made of trash bags while you sit there like, yeah, this is some real art. Meanwhile, Zara is like copying your designs and selling it for $12.99. I hope you enjoyed your unpaid internship. Oh, you love suffering? Then animation is for you. You spend 12 hours drawing one single blink and your boss still says, "That looks a bit stiff, doesn't it?" Okay, Sharon, and so do you, but I don't complain about that. You've drawn 10,000 frames and the audience won't even notice. They'll be like, cool, cartoon, haha, funny. Meanwhile, you've lost feeling in your hand. You spent 3 years working on a 10-second fight scene, but by the time you're done, the animator you made it for is already dead. And also, don't get me started on the deadlines. Studios will be like, yeah, can you animate an entire feature film by next Tuesday? But hey, at least you can brag that you worked on a show nobody watched and the credits roll so fast that even your mom couldn't find your name. Graphic designers love to flex that they're visual communicators. No, you're just moving rectangles around in Adobe Illustrator until a client says, yeah, but can you make it pop? Sir, it's literally a circle. What do you want me to do? Give it some jazz hands or something? And the revision. Oh my goodness. You sent them a polished design after 12 hours of work and they're gonna hit you back with, can you try like 37 completely different versions but also keep it the same? Like, what does that even mean? Give me a bit more context into that. Like, bro, what do you want me to do? You get bullied by fonts for a living. The client wants Comic Sans because it's friendly and you die a little inside every single time. Let's be real, your entire career is just trying to explain to boomers why JPEGs don't work on billboards. And you get paid like, what, 50 euros for it? If you're lucky. But hey, at least you can put "made my cousin's wedding invite" in Canva on your portfolio. Because that's something. And finally, the YouTuber, aka me roasting myself. I mean, I'm not really a YouTuber, I'm such a small channel, but you know, maybe one day. You think this is a career? It's really not. It's just mental illness with editing software. You sit here making fun of other people's art jobs while secretly you're on your 17th attempt at recording the same line. Cause your mic keeps peaking. You spend 10 hours editing just for YouTube to recommend your videos to exactly 3 people. One of them being your mom. Hi mom. And the comments, half of them are just first and the other half are bots asking if you want free Bitcoin. Yes, Karen, I totally want to click on your virus link. No, but seriously, there's so many of you little sweetie pies commenting on my videos. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. And that, my friends, is why our careers are basically just self-inflicted pain. If you're in any of these jobs, congrats, you chose the path of maximum suffering. But hey, at least you're cooler than the accountants. Drop a comment telling me which career you got roasted for. And if you survived the emotional damage, maybe I'll do a part 2. Peace out. Bye.